Hello, so we're back. And this time we have a different kind of repair. I'll apologize for my voice. I'm just on the recovery process from a cold or flu, whatever. I never could make the difference between like a bad cold and a flu. Anyway, what do we have here? We have a simple job. I mean, the people from the shop say, "Whoa, wait, the customer actually give you this to solder? I mean, anyone can solder this here, huh? It's not a big deal." Actually, this is a very complicated soldering job. Just because the board, which I have no idea what it is, you have a bunch of heat sinks, yeah? So clearly the board, it will send the heat to the heat sinks. And on the other side, you have actually the motherboard is guarded by metal, which again, it's another heat sink. So this is kind of a tricky soldering job. Now, we usually use tricks like, low melt solder. But you can't do it here. Yeah, if you use like low melt solder, just think here, it's a screw with probably a big cable, and it will get broken very easily. So I will say let's try and solder this. Now the tactic or the plan. The plan is clearly I cannot bring the motherboard to the right temperature to solder this connector because of the heat sinks. Yeah. So I will try focusing on bringing the hot air, like very high air pressure and obviously max temperature, and try to solder this locally here. But first we have to be sure the solder is bonding with the metal, because that's how this was getting broken. Yeah, you can see the solder is not bonded here. Okay, let's do it. Let me change the solder iron because this is too small, so I need something better. And let's use something like that. Good. Let's see what we can do with the board first. I don't really know what this board is doing and from what kind of machine it is, but we have to do it. We have to fix it. So let's come with some rosin. So rosin flux, a lot of rosin. Good. Let's use normal solder wire. I will higher the temperature on my soldering iron to about 380 degrees. Let's see. Yeah, kind of sucks, you see? Exactly what I told you. Yeah, the board is sucking the heat. Okay, so how we can solder this? Let's come with the hot air, yeah? Hot air, 480 degrees, around 60% air. No, we need more air, exactly what I told you. 80% air on the hot air. So even with 80%, I can't do it. Let's raise the speed. 100% air speed. No, we can't do it. We can't do it because the board is sucking the heat. You can see? I cannot melt it. Okay, let me heat up the board a little bit. Here is starting getting better, but it's far from being perfect. Let me raise the solder iron temperature, 430 degrees. Let me use some resin. Yeah, no, we can't do it. We have to heat up the whole assembly. I'll try to bring the whole assembly probably around 80 degrees, and maybe on that point we'll be able to solder this. Let's see, any change? Nah, nothing. No, we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it on this way. I mean, this is cold. Just to understand how much heat can handle this thing. Here is cold, nothing. This one on the back of the board is cold. You can see I keep my finger here. Just to understand how the heat is just, you know, running away from the solder. This one is cold. just to understand. That sucks. We need a smart solution. A smart solution it will be to throw this on the oven around 100 degrees. 100 degrees should be fine. Or yeah, you know what? I can do it. Here is all about the power, and this is something what we don't have power here. But let's use this thingy. Yeah, what do you think about this? You remember this? The miniware hot plate, and if I put the hot plate here, yeah, here, hot plate here, hot air, and solder iron all together. What do you think? Yeah, let me plug the USB-C. Or okay, so the heating plate it's on. It's taking like 4 amps from the power supply. Does mean we have like 80 watts from this the small thermo heating plate. Good. Now the next step it will be to isolate the heating plate, because if we are coming hot air and we are heating up the plate, the heating plate it will cut down the power. So we have to isolate this. Kapton tape, yeah, Kapton tape should be fine. Perfect. Then we have some electronics here. Let's try somehow to isolate this. Yeah, like that. Yeah, so basically it's not going over 150 degrees, you can see here. Yeah, because it's sucking the heat. I can feel it like a little bit warm, but that's all. Good, let's try now. So hot air and solder iron all together. A little bit better. Just a little bit better. Yeah, check now, you can see. You can see it. It's getting melted. Yeah. Now it's definitely better. Yeah, perfect. You can see? Look, it's melted. And it's staying melted, you can see? Perfect. Good, let's clean. Yeah, it's still hot, probably because of the heating plate from behind. The heating plate sitting at 200 degrees right now. You can't see, but it's 200. Yeah, perfect, right? Yeah, let's come again with rosin. No, we cannot work without hot air. Okay, looks decent. I mean, we can melt the solder. Let's clean it again. Perfect. Now the next step, check here, yeah? The plate is like 250 degrees, even if there is set up like 350, just to understand how this is sucking the heat. It's still taking 4 amps from the power supply. So we have to be sure, yeah? This is all bond with solder, and that's very, very important. Let's try with rosin first. Rosin solder wire. I don't think we can do a lot. Let's go with hot air. It's working, but not as I'm expecting. We need something stronger here. And I do have something stronger. We need something like an acid, yeah? Actually, this is not acid, it's a tip activator, which has some, it's alkaline. I think it's ammonia based. And this it will eat from metal, same as acid. Yeah, let me add a little bit of this. And you can see where it's going. The solder is getting bonded with actually the metal. It is good, no, really, because it will eat from the solder iron also. So what we are doing right now, we are sacrificing the tip in order to solder this. You know, I work on the computer shop in the past, and I have I have customers coming with different soldering jobs. And I'm trying, to tell them, okay, I can do it. Maybe it will be like, I don't know, like 25, probably up to 40. And, some customer are like, come on, man, it's just a solder, just take the solder and solder here. I mean, they are not seeing this as a complicated repair, a complicated thing. Where it's not always that simple. Especially, remember TVs with the antenna connector broken, and I explained them, bro. Here is like 1 hour work. I said, come on, just put it back and put some solder, and that's all. uh, yeah. Okay, the smell. The smell is bad. I can feel the ammonia smell. Okay, for me, it's enough. Let's clean it. It's still hot. Still hot. Perfect. Looking good. We don't need more solder. No, we need rosin. Yeah, let's come with some rosin here. Good. Rosin, it will do basically nearly the same job as the tip cleaner, but it's just it's more gentle. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. So we have to be sure here it will be like a proper bond. And looks like it is. You can see it's moving freely. So I think we are fine. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let's wait to cool down a little bit only. Good. Let's take the solder out. Perfect. Perfect. For me, looks good. I mean, I'm quite sure the both parts were bonded with solder, yeah, and we solder them back together when they were melted. So this is about, let's say, 50 degrees. Yeah, all good. Yeah, let's clean it. Let me take out this machine first. This is still is holding the temperature around 270 degrees. You can see. Not sure if you can see it. Yeah. I know it's small. I know it doesn't have too much power, but it's that moment, like now, where you see the solder is melted, but you just need a little bit. You need like 10 degrees more in order to complete that solder. At that point, this kind of thingy is coming handy. Perfect. So we can stop it. Good. Good. Now let's clean it. So it's a well done job, or so? What do you think? Solder iron. Let me lower the temperature. Yeah, 350. Good. Good, or what do you think? You think it's not solid? Oh, that's what you think, huh? Yeah, solid enough? I think it is. I think it is. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make here, be sure, you let the customer know, the entire process and the time, yeah? Because it's nothing different compared with the people. Remember on the past, yeah? If you fix TVs from long time, they were coming like with the TVs. I'm pretty sure it's just the fuse. I mean, his TV was like half burned, you remember the old TVs with the high voltage transformer. So like half of the TV is all burned, but he's, I believe it's only the fuse. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even on the shop I work, the people, they were coming with like different power supplies, and I believe it's the fuse. The problem is the people, they don't understand. Your power supply is getting shorted. If the fuse is not there, it will start fire. So the fuse is there to not start a fire, not it will save your charge. No, when the fuse is getting burned, your charger is burned already. Yeah. Try to explain them, but yeah, I'm just You see, this one was looking like a easy job. But if I didn't have this, and this is not advertised, but the people ask on the chat, sorry, when you will use this? And I said, when I'll have a phone. When I'll have a phone, I'll take the board and I'll put the board and I'll use it. But yeah, proved to be very useful. So I'm happy. I'm happy I helped the customer. I'm not sure what device it is, but here is some power. You can see based on the heatsink, and probably those are ventilated. Yes. Okay, fantastic. I wish, if you celebrate the Easter, I wish tomorrow to have a happy Easter. I'm not gonna live stream tomorrow because my voice and I'm still on recovery. I don't have taste yet, but hopefully I'll get better tomorrow. So no live stream tomorrow. Otherwise, have a beautiful weekend and see you on the next one. Bye. Just 1 second, because I just stopped the video and I seen the customer sent me an email, the customer with this. So the job was dropped on a local repair shop. And the customer emailed me, hi Sorin, I drop off. Also, I try soldering myself with iron plus, yes, so have in mind, solder iron plus 1000 watts hot air station. The heat seems to leave the terminal pads too fast to build enough temp. I think a heat plate may be needed. So check here, yeah? It was like 1 hour ago. Basically, he emailed me when the moment I was doing the video. This is a skilled customer, yeah? It's not like any customer, yeah. Heat plate, exactly the heat plate made a difference from the solder iron and the 1000 watts hot air machine. But it's interesting, you see. You see, just a small detail, just a little bit of heat plate, like 80 watts, and that it will make the difference. See you on the next one. Bye.